Okay, dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am here with writing, and you see, letter writing is to communicate, to establish our relation through messages in written form, and this has been this we have been doing uh, since we have started writing, and we have started writing messages. And see, before coming to the kinds of letter, I will tell you there are two ways of letter writing. It is today that there are two ways of letter writing. There are two ways of forming for letter writing, and those two ways are a conventional way, a format in a conventional way, and a format in Vogue. Here, see, I have written on the top of this model letter, format in Vogue. This is a widely accepted format nowadays, and this is widely used format in our day-to-day communication through letters. And there is a lot of difference between this format in Vogue and the old format or the conventional format. Both the formats can be used in the examination, but not intermingly but not in an intermixed manner. If we start with this format, with format in Vogue, we have to completely follow the format till the end. And if we write in a conventional way, we have to completely follow the format in that very way. So there are two ways of writing letters, that is format in Vogue and the conventional format, and there are kinds of letters. You have been familiar with the kinds of letters. Those are formal letters, there are informal letters, and there's business letters. And I'll be discussing formal letters, informal letters, and business letters. But before coming to that, let me take a format of a formal letter. And informal letters, we make requests, we make sometimes commands, and we make demands, and we seek actions, and we seek attention of people. Here is a letter. Here's a letter I have written, and we will read the letter. We will go through the format, and we will try to learn from this format the letter writing format. First of all, in present days, in when we write in a format that's in Vogue, we first of all write our name, who's center of the letter, sender's name, and it is not necessary here to write a complete address of the sender, that I am Falani, living at there, son of Falani, that Mahala. We have to be very short. It is recommended that this address, this sender's address, shall be in 2 lines, and if necessary, we can write in 3 lines. Here I have written the sender's name, that is Dar Latif, Shalpura Langit. See, no punctuations, no comma. We use commas, we use punctuation where they are necessary in accepted form, but we can't change the punctuation, or we can't insert the punctuation because of the letter format. There is no punctuation. Then there is date. Date, it is in the format of day, month, and year. And sometimes it can be month, June 10th, 2020, 10th June 2020, 10th of June 2020. These are all good things here. We can write this also in this 10th of June 2020. But what is important, the initial word of every line is to be started from the marginal line. We shall start the initial letter of every first word of a line from the marginal line. D starting from the marginal line, S starting from the marginal line. Then there is a para. After that para, we will write the date. In present date, we don't write the para in the conventional way. Since it's an electronic age, we have to just press on the enter key, and automatically the space is generated. Then we start the second para from the marginal line. And then again a para, we will again press on the enter key on the laptop, phone, etc., and automatically a space is generated, and this we start the third para here. So nowadays para is a space only. In conventional way, we were leaving a space from the marginal line to start a para, but it is not now in vogue. Here I am writing a letter to the editor, because such letters are mostly asked in the examination. To the editor, Greater Kashmir, regarding the contamination of drinking water and devastation of crops due to installation of big machines at the banks of Nalimau. So when we write the letter to the editor, in conventional way, we will write to. But in this format, which is in vogue, we don't write to. Where did this to go? ये टू कहाँ गया? कहाँ चला गया ये टू? जो हम लिखते थे, सदियों से लिखते आ रहे हैं तो. See, it was a colonial hangover. जहां पना आलीजा जनाब अली बहजूर खिदमत ये है. Now we are free. We can address the American president as Mr. President. It is not necessary we'll say His Highness, Your Excellencies, and all that. But here it may be different. But to English, it is not now necessary. To was a colonial hangover, and it is not necessary to write to. The editor, Greater Kashmir, says that no punctuation, no full stop, no comma. See, in conventional way, we were supposed to write the subject, SUB, just before the salutation. Now, according to the format that's in vogue, we have to write the salutation. And it is not necessary after salutation we will write subject first, SUB. Though we can write. And if we don't write, that is more good. And we can write the subject by highlighting the words in the subject, by giving them a slant, either by giving them a slant or by highlighting. But remember, when you write the address to whom you are sending the letter, after completing the writing of address, you have to leave a para, and you have to leave a space. You have to start a new para, that is salutation, and for that very thing you have to leave a space here, and you'll press the enter key. And see, you have not the laptops and phones available in your examination center, but you have to follow the format while writing the letter. On your own, you will leave one space. That means para. On your own, after salutation, you will leave one space. That means para. Then you will write this subject either in capital letters or by giving them a slot, or writing it somewhat differently so that it seems it's the subject and you need not to write words as you be before it. And if you write, that is not also prohibited. Contamination of drinking water and devastation of crops. This is the subject of my letter, and then again a space, that means a paragraph. Then I start writing to the letter, the content of the letter. And first of all, I will give the introduction of my this subject, and actually what I have to write, what I mean, what I want to achieve. I request your good self to give place to following few lines in the columns of your esteemed newspaper. I hope it will help as the attention of authorities for appropriate action in the larger interest of public. Then I will start writing the lines, but I have to write in the next para, and so I will leave a space here. Then start. The fresh, fast running waters of Nala Maur. The fresh, fast running water of Nala Maur is used to irrigate the 1,000 acres of land and drinking land, and for drinking and washing purpose by people dwelling on its banks. There is a repository of water life in these fast running waters. Then a space, then I mean a paragraph. But the same Nala, its waters, and the same Nala and its waters are a threat to the crops grown on thousands of acres of land and life of people dwelling on its banks nowadays. Water life has already disappeared from Nala. The famous fish of Nala Maur is extinct now. This whole damage has been caused by big stone crushers established on banks of Nala. If not removed, then this is the cause of this all. And then first of all we have written the effects, and first of all we have written, given the introduction of the Nala. Then if it is importance, then what we want where we want the attention of the authorities, then the damage caused by it, establishment of these crushers. If not removed, then we have also suggested the remedy and requested for the action. If not removed, if not removed, that will lead to the devastation of crops and life on its banks. Then again a space, and after the space you will write the subscription, yours faithfully, then 3 spaces, then the sender's address. Thank you very much. That is, we'll continue it in the next class.